What if I told you that one of the most powerful anti-aging secrets isn't found in expensive department store creams or dermatologist offices, but in a simple, affordable bottle that's been used for thousands of years? While cosmetic companies charge hundreds of dollars for their latest miracle serums, there's a natural remedy that costs less than your morning coffee and has been transforming faces for generations. It's called castor oil, and many are calling it nature's Botox. I know what you're thinking. You've tried countless products over the years. You've seen advertisements promising to erase wrinkles overnight. You've invested in creams with scientific-sounding names, only to be disappointed. You might feel skeptical right now, and that's understandable. But here's what makes castor oil different. This isn't a new trend or marketing gimmick. This is an ancient remedy that has stood the test of time, and modern science is now explaining exactly why it works. Cleopatra, one of history's most legendary beauties, reportedly used castor oil in her skincare routine. Traditional healers in India have prescribed it for centuries in Ayurvedic medicine. Your own grandmother might have kept a bottle in her medicine cabinet. These weren't coincidences. Our ancestors understood something powerful about this golden oil, even without the science to explain it. Today, we have both ancient wisdom and modern research. Scientists have identified the specific compounds in castor oil that make it so effective for aging skin. Dermatologists are taking notice of the remarkable results people are experiencing. Best of all, you don't need a prescription, you don't need to spend a fortune, and you don't need any painful or invasive procedures. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why castor oil might be the missing piece in your skincare routine and how it works to turn back the clock on aging skin. You'll discover specific benefits it offers for mature skin, from reducing fine lines and wrinkles to fading age spots and firming sagging skin. And I'll give you a complete, step-by-step guide for incorporating it into your daily routine. Let me be clear from the start. I won't promise castor oil will make you look 25 again. That wouldn't be honest or realistic. What I will show you is how castor oil can help your skin look its absolute best at whatever age you are right now, restoring radiance and vitality that time may have diminished. So get comfortable, and let's discover why this simple golden oil might become your new secret weapon in the fight against aging. So, let's start at the beginning. What exactly is castor oil, and why should you care about it for your skin? Castor oil comes from the seeds of the Ricinus communis plant, commonly known as the castor bean plant. This plant has been cultivated for thousands of years, primarily in Africa and India, though it now grows in warm climates worldwide. The oil has been used for everything from ancient lamp fuel to powerful medicinal remedies your great-grandparents probably knew well. Now, I need to mention something important. The castor bean plant does contain a toxic substance called ricin in its seeds. You might have heard about ricin in the news. But here's what you need to understand. When castor oil is properly extracted through cold pressing, the ricin is completely removed. The oil that ends up in the bottle is entirely safe and has been approved for cosmetic and medicinal use for generations. When you look at castor oil, you'll notice it's quite different from other oils. It's thick, almost syrupy in consistency, with a pale yellow color that can range from nearly clear to deep golden depending on processing. If you touch it, you'll find it has an almost sticky quality. This unusual thickness is actually part of what makes it so effective. Unlike lighter oils that evaporate quickly or sit on top of your skin, castor oil penetrates deeply into your skin's layers. But the real magic lies in its unique chemical composition. Castor oil contains approximately 90% of a very special fatty acid called ricinoleic acid. This compound is incredibly rare in nature. Most other oils, even healthy ones like olive oil or coconut oil, contain only trace amounts, if any at all. Castor oil is one of the only plant sources with such a high concentration. Why does this matter? Ricinoleic acid has remarkable properties for your skin. It's a powerful anti-inflammatory that calms the hidden inflammation breaking down your collagen. It has antimicrobial properties that keep pores clean and prevent breakouts that can leave aging marks. Most importantly, it's a small molecule that can penetrate deep into your dermis where collagen and elastin live, the structural proteins keeping your skin firm and youthful. Castor oil also contains other beneficial compounds. It has omega-9 fatty acids that maintain your skin's moisture barrier, helping combat the dryness that emphasizes wrinkles. It contains vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that fights free radicals from sun exposure, pollution, and stress. It has proteins and minerals that nourish skin and support the cellular regeneration that naturally slows as we age. When shopping for castor oil, you'll find different types. The most common is cold-pressed castor oil, the pale yellow variety we've been discussing. Cold-pressed means it was extracted without heat, preserving all beneficial compounds. This is what you want for facial use. You might also see Jamaican black castor oil, made by roasting beans before extraction. It's excellent for hair, but generally too heavy for facial use. Choose organic whenever possible. Since castor oil penetrates deeply, you want to avoid pesticide residues from conventionally grown beans. Look for labels stating hexane-free, as hexane is a chemical solvent sometimes used in extraction that you don't want on your face. The wonderful news? Even high-quality, organic, cold-pressed, hexane-free castor oil is remarkably affordable. A bottle lasting several months typically costs less than a single jar of department store face cream. You could buy a year's supply of premium castor oil for less than many spend on one tube of eye cream. This is one anti-aging treatment that won't break the bank, which means you can actually afford to use it consistently. And consistency is key to seeing results. Word count, 650 words. Retry Claude can make mistakes. Please double-check responses. Now, let's get to what you really want to know. How do you actually use castor oil on your face? This is the practical part, and I'm going to walk you through every step so you can start seeing results. The technique matters here. Using castor oil correctly makes all the difference between disappointing results and remarkable ones. Before you apply castor oil to your entire face, there's one crucial step you absolutely must take first, and that's a patch test. I know it might seem like an unnecessary delay when you're eager to get started, but trust me on this. A patch test can save you from a lot of potential discomfort. Even though castor oil is natural and generally very safe, everyone's skin is different, and it's always possible to have a sensitivity or allergic reaction to any substance. Here's how to do a proper patch test. Take a small amount of castor oil, about the size of a pea, and apply it to a discrete area of skin. The inside of your elbow or the area behind your ear are good choices because the skin there is sensitive, similar to facial skin. Rub the oil in gently and then leave it alone for 24 hours. Don't wash it off. Don't apply anything else to that spot. Just let it sit there and see how your skin responds. Check the area periodically throughout the day. Look for any signs of redness, itching, swelling, or irritation. If you experience any negative reaction, wash the area thoroughly with mild soap and water. This means castor oil probably isn't right for your skin, at least not in its pure form. If after 24 hours you see no reaction at all, you're good to proceed with using it on your face. Now, here's something important to understand about castor oil. It's very thick, much thicker than other oils you might be used to. Some people find pure castor oil difficult to spread on their face because of this viscosity. It can feel heavy or sticky if you use too much. This is why many people choose to dilute castor oil with a lighter carrier oil, and this is perfectly fine. In fact, for facial use, dilution often works better than using pure castor oil. A common starting ratio is 25% castor oil to 75% carrier oil. This gives you all the benefits of castor oil while making it much more pleasant to apply. As you get used to the texture and see how your skin responds, you can gradually increase the proportion of castor oil if you wish. Some people eventually work up to 50-50 ratios or even pure castor oil, while others find that 25% works perfectly for them. There's no single right answer. You need to listen to your skin and adjust accordingly. So, what carrier oils should you consider mixing with castor oil? Let me give you some excellent options, each with its own additional benefits for mature skin. Jojoba oil is one of the best choices. Technically, it's not an oil at all, but rather a liquid wax that closely mimics your skin's natural sebum. It's excellent for all skin types, absorbs readily without feeling greasy, and is non-comedogenic, meaning it won't clog your pores. It's also very stable and doesn't go rancid easily. Argan oil is another wonderful option, especially if you have dry or mature skin. It's rich in vitamin E and fatty acids and has its own anti-aging properties. It's sometimes called liquid gold because of its beautiful color and precious benefits. Combined with castor oil, it creates a powerhouse anti-aging treatment. Rosehip oil is perhaps the ultimate anti-aging carrier oil. It's rich in vitamins A and C and has been clinically shown to reduce the appearance of scars, wrinkles, and age spots. If you're serious about anti-aging, a blend of castor oil and rosehip oil is hard to beat. The only downside is that rosehip oil can go rancid more quickly than other oils, so you'll want to make smaller batches and store them properly. Sweet almond oil is light, easily absorbed, and rich in vitamins E and A. It's gentle and soothing, making it ideal if you have sensitive skin. It has a very mild, pleasant scent that most people find agreeable. Grapeseed oil is particularly good if you have oily or combination skin. It's very light, high in antioxidants, and absorbs quickly without leaving any greasy residue. Don't let the name fool you. Even though it's light, it's still deeply nourishing. You can use a single carrier oil, or you can create your own custom blend using 2 or 3 different ones. Some people enjoy mixing equal parts castor oil, rosehip oil, argan oil, and jojoba oil for a comprehensive anti-aging treatment. Feel free to experiment and find what works best for your skin. Let me show you exactly how to create your own castor oil facial blend. You'll need a dark glass bottle with a dropper top. Dark glass is important because it protects the oils from light, which can cause them to degrade. Amber or cobalt blue bottles work perfectly. You can find these inexpensively online or at health food stores. The dropper makes application easy, hygienic, and helps you control exactly how much you're using. For a 1-ounce bottle, which is about 30 milliliters, add approximately 7 milliliters of castor oil. You don't need to be precisely exact, but that's roughly 1/4 of the bottle. Then fill the rest with your chosen carrier oil or blend of carrier oils. Close the bottle tightly and shake it well to mix everything together thoroughly. Take a moment to label your bottle with the contents and the date you made it. Most oil blends will stay fresh for 3 to 6 months if stored properly. Keep your blend in a cool, dark place. Your bathroom cabinet is fine as long as it's not directly exposed to heat or sunlight. Don't store it in your bathroom if you take very hot showers that create a lot of steam and humidity, as this can degrade the oils faster. Now, let's talk about application technique. This is where many people go wrong, so pay close attention. Less is more when it comes to facial oils. You don't need much. In fact, using too much can leave your skin feeling greasy and can even clog your pores, which defeats the purpose. Start with just 2 to 3 drops of your oil blend for your entire face. That's it. Just a few drops. Dispense them into the palm of one hand, then rub your palms together to warm the oil slightly. Warming the oil helps it spread more easily and penetrate more effectively. Now, using both hands, gently press the oil onto your face. Don't rub vigorously. Don't massage aggressively. Use gentle, pressing motions, working from the center of your face outward. Start at your nose and work toward your cheeks and ears. Press gently on your forehead, moving from the center out toward your temples. Don't forget your jawline and neck. The skin on your neck ages just as much as your face, if not more, so always extend your skincare routine down to your neck and décolletage. Pay special attention to areas where you have deeper wrinkles or concerns. You might want to use a tiny bit of extra oil on crow's feet around your eyes, forehead lines, or the lines that run from your nose to the corners of your mouth. But remember, the skin around your eyes is extremely delicate. Use an even lighter touch in this area. Gently tap the oil around your eye area with your ring finger, which naturally applies the least pressure. Should you use castor oil in the morning, at night, or both? This depends on your skin type and personal preference. Many people find that using it at night works best. Your skin does most of its repair and regeneration while you sleep, so applying castor oil before bed gives it hours to penetrate deeply and work its magic. You can apply it as the last step in your nighttime skincare routine after any serums or treatments you might use. If you want to use it in the morning as well, that's perfectly fine, but you might want to use a lighter application. Just 1 or 2 drops instead of 3. Apply it, let it absorb for a few minutes, and then you can apply sunscreen and makeup if you wear them. Some people find that castor oil actually helps their makeup go on more smoothly by creating a beautifully hydrated base. Speaking of sunscreen, this is non-negotiable. If you're investing time and effort into anti-aging skincare, you absolutely must wear sunscreen during the day. Sun exposure is the #1 cause of premature aging, and no amount of castor oil or any other treatment can undo the damage that unprotected sun exposure causes. Use a broad-spectrum sunscreen with at least SPF 30 every single day, even on cloudy days, even in winter. How long should you leave castor oil on your skin? Ideally, you want to leave it on indefinitely. This isn't like a face mask that you apply and wash off. The oil needs time to penetrate and do its work. Most people apply it and simply leave it on. The oil will gradually absorb into your skin over several hours. If you apply it at night, it works while you sleep. If you apply it in the morning, it continues working throughout your day. Some people worry about oil staining their pillowcases. If you're using the right amount, this shouldn't be a problem because the oil should absorb fairly well before you lie down. But if you're concerned, you can place a clean towel over your pillow for the first week or two until you get a feel for how much oil your skin absorbs. Now, let's talk about what to avoid when using castor oil. First, don't apply it to wet skin. Your skin should be clean and dry. If you apply oil to damp skin, you're essentially sealing in the water, which can lead to problems. Clean, dry skin allows the oil to penetrate properly. Second, don't use castor oil right after using harsh exfoliants or treatments like retinol or acids. If you use these types of products, apply them first, wait at least 20 minutes for them to absorb fully, and then apply your castor oil. Better yet, use these treatments on alternate nights from your castor oil to avoid any potential irritation. Third, don't mix castor oil with products that contain silicones. Silicones create a barrier on your skin that can prevent the castor oil from penetrating properly. If you use primers or foundations with silicones, apply your castor oil at night when you're not using these products. Fourth, avoid getting castor oil directly in your eyes. While it's safe for the delicate skin around your eyes, getting it in your eyes themselves can cause temporary blurriness and discomfort. If this happens, don't panic. Just rinse thoroughly with water. Your vision will return to normal once the oil is cleared. How often should you use castor oil? For best results, consistency is key. Daily application, once or twice a day, will give you the most noticeable results. Think of it like exercise or eating healthy. Doing it once in a while provides minimal benefits. Making it a regular habit creates transformation. That said, if daily use feels like too much for your skin or your schedule, even 3 to 4 times a week is better than nothing. Some people start with every other day and gradually increase to daily use as their skin adjusts. One last important point about application. Always apply castor oil to a completely clean face. Remove all makeup, wash away the day's dirt and oil, and pat your skin dry before applying your castor oil blend. The oil works best when it can penetrate clean pores without having to compete with makeup residue or environmental pollutants. If you wear makeup, you might want to try the oil cleansing method for removing it. This involves massaging pure castor oil or your castor oil blend onto your dry face to dissolve makeup and impurities, then removing it with a warm, damp washcloth. Many people find this method removes makeup more effectively than traditional cleansers while simultaneously treating their skin. Then you can apply a fresh layer of your castor oil blend as your nighttime treatment. The beauty of castor oil is its simplicity. Once you have your blend prepared and understand the basic technique, incorporating it into your routine takes just a minute or two. It's not complicated. It's not time-consuming. It's just a simple, consistent practice that can yield remarkable results over time. Now that you know how to use castor oil, let's talk about why it works and what results you can expect. The magic lies in ricinoleic acid, a rare compound that makes up 90% of castor oil. Unlike most skincare ingredients that sit on the surface, this small molecule penetrates deep into your skin where collagen and elastin live. Here's what makes this powerful. Ricinoleic acid stimulates cells called fibroblasts, which are like construction workers that build collagen and elastin. As we age, these cells slow down, which is why we lose firmness and develop wrinkles. Starting in our mid-20s, we lose about 1% of our collagen every year. By your 50s or 60s, you've lost 30 to 40% or more. Castor oil wakes up these lazy fibroblasts and gets them working again. Over weeks and months, they produce fresh collagen and elastin, leading to firmer, more resilient skin. This is real structural improvement, not just temporary effects. Those expensive collagen creams can't do this because collagen molecules are too large to penetrate your skin. Ricinoleic acid is also strongly anti-inflammatory. Chronic inflammation breaks down collagen and accelerates aging. By calming this inflammation, castor oil protects your existing collagen while new collagen is being built. What will you actually see? Fine lines and wrinkles become less visible, especially around the eyes. Your skin feels firmer and more elastic. Age spots gradually fade over several months. The under-eye area looks less puffy and dark circles diminish. Your overall skin tone becomes more even, and you'll develop a healthy, natural glow that people will notice. Be realistic, though. You won't see dramatic changes overnight. Most people notice subtle improvements within 2 to 3 weeks, with significant results after 2 to 3 months of daily use. Consistency is everything. Use it daily like brushing your teeth, and you'll see the transformation. Here's the rewritten combined section 6, 7, and 8 in approximately 600 words. Let's talk about what you can realistically expect when you start using castor oil and address some important safety concerns. First, understand that castor oil isn't magic. You won't wake up the next morning looking 10 years younger. Real results take time and consistency. Most people notice the first changes within 2 to 3 weeks. Your skin will feel softer and more hydrated almost immediately, sometimes within just a few days. You might notice a subtle glow and fine lines around the eyes appearing less pronounced. By 6 to 8 weeks of daily use, you'll see more noticeable improvements. Crow's feet and fine lines continue to soften. Your skin texture becomes smoother and more even. Age spots may start to lighten. Your skin feels firmer and morning puffiness diminishes. The most dramatic results typically appear after 3 to 6 months of consistent daily application. This is when collagen stimulation really shows its effects. Deeper wrinkles become less pronounced, skin firmness improves noticeably, and age spots fade significantly. Friends might comment that you look well-rested or ask what you've changed. Remember, everyone's skin responds differently based on age, genetics, lifestyle, and consistency. Some see dramatic improvements, others see modest, but meaningful changes. What nearly everyone experiences is healthier, more radiant skin. Now for safety concerns. Castor oil is generally very safe for most people, but there are things you need to know. It works for all skin types, though you may need to adjust your dilution ratio. Very oily skin needs lighter ratios, perhaps 20% castor oil. Very dry skin can handle higher concentrations. Some people experience mild irritation or redness, especially if using too much or not diluting properly. If this happens, reduce the amount or increase dilution. Give your skin a day or 2 to recover, then try again with less product. Rarely, people have allergic reactions. This is why the patch test is crucial. If you develop itching, significant redness, swelling, or a rash, stop immediately and consult a dermatologist if symptoms persist. Avoid castor oil if you have active skin infections, open wounds, or severe acne. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, consult your doctor first. If you have rosacea or extremely sensitive skin, introduce castor oil very gradually. Don't use it immediately after harsh exfoliants, retinol, or acid treatments. Apply them on alternate nights or wait at least 20 to 30 minutes between applications. Now, let's maximize your results. First, wear sunscreen every single day. Sun exposure is the #1 cause of premature aging. Use broad-spectrum SPF 30 or higher daily, even on cloudy days. Stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water. When your body is well hydrated, your skin looks plumper and healthier. Eat a nutrient-rich diet with berries, leafy greens, nuts, fatty fish, and colorful vegetables. These provide the building blocks your skin needs. Get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Your skin does most of its repair work while you sleep. Manage stress through meditation, walking, or spending time with loved ones. Chronic stress breaks down collagen and accelerates aging. Enhance castor oil's effects with gentle facial massage while applying it. This stimulates circulation and helps it penetrate deeper. Some people alternate castor oil nights with vitamin C serum or retinol treatments for comprehensive anti-aging benefits. Finally, be patient and consistent. Make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Set phone reminders if needed. The people who see the best results use castor oil faithfully every single day for months. This is a marathon, not a sprint, but the results are absolutely worth it. So there you have it. Everything you need to know about using castor oil as nature's Botox. We've covered what makes this ancient remedy so powerful, how to use it properly, the science behind why it works, and what realistic results look like. Now it's time for you to decide if castor oil is right for you. Remember, this isn't about chasing impossible standards or trying to look like someone else. It's about helping your skin look its absolute best at whatever age you are right now. It's about feeling confident when you look in the mirror. It's about taking control of your skin's health with something natural, affordable, and effective. The beauty of castor oil is its simplicity. No complicated routines. No expensive treatments. Just a few drops of golden oil applied consistently, and patience to let nature do its work. Thousands of people have already discovered what this simple remedy can do. Now you have the knowledge to join them. Start with a patch test. Get yourself some quality cold-pressed castor oil and a good carrier oil. Mix your blend, apply it daily, and give it time. Take a photo of your face today so you can compare it in 3 months. You might be amazed at the difference. I'd love to hear about your experience with castor oil. Have you tried it before? Are you planning to start? What are your biggest skin concerns? Drop a comment below, and let's start a conversation. Your experience might help someone else who's on the fence about trying it. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps others discover this natural solution. Share this video with friends or family members who might benefit from learning about castor oil. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future videos about natural health and beauty solutions. Remember, aging is a privilege, but that doesn't mean we can't age gracefully and beautifully. Castor oil might just be the natural ally you've been looking for. Here's to healthier, more radiant skin at any age.